Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I just dropped the kids off at school at 9 and then I went to Aldi. We needed some groceries. We had a good amount of meat in the freezer, but we were out of like some odds and ends and we really needed some keto snacks. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of an Aldi haul. Bear in mind, this is not like a full week's worth of groceries. I basically needed a bunch of kid food to like restock their school and juice and that sort of thing. But of course I had to pick up some keto goodies. I have a really awesome dinner planned for later today, but we're gonna start with an Aldi haul. Aldi haul. Okay guys, let's get this party started with the Aldi haul. Also, I have my favorite show turned up way too loud, so if it sounds like there is an ambulance in my living room, it is because I am watching the newest episode of 911. And if you're not watching it, you should be. It's amazing. So, we've got some mayonnaise and olive oil. Don't worry about that rotten banana, okay? Don't you worry about him. I love this olive oil spray. We use it a lot. I know some people say that the ingredients aren't keto friendly, but it hasn't hurt us a bit. Then we've got some banana peppers, some Parmesan and Romano cheese. I got this, which my husband is gonna be so excited about. It's a little panino tray. So it's basically little pieces of string cheese wrapped in meat. These are amazing lunches and snacks. I got some pepperoni. I got some of our favorite beef sticks. We call them meat sticks. I got a box of these Mexicali chicken patties. We absolutely love these. They're a little bit higher in carbs than like a normal hamburger. I think they're about 3 net carbs a piece, but they are delicious and it's an amazing easy dinner. We got some of the poor people bacon. This is a regular slices, okay? So we usually will chop this up. And then some eggs, half and half. Some smoked uncured ham lunch meat. Got a nice beautiful piece of sirloin. That's probably going to be dinner tonight. I got some chicken thighs. So, truth, I don't really like chicken thighs. But you know what I do like? 3.5 pounds of chicken for $6. So I'm gonna figure out a way to love this. I actually might ask Lauren how she does hers because I know that they eat these pretty regularly. Then here is my cheese stash. I've got some slices of sharp cheddar, some provolone, a block of sharp cheddar. We have like 6 blocks of mozzarella in the fridge. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna try and get through some of that before I stock more cheese blocks. We've got some spiral cheese sticks, some goat cheese and some feta. I'm really feeling Greek salads right now, so that's why I got the feta cheese. Then we got a couple of bags of frozen veggies, some broccoli, and then some of this winter blend, which is just broccoli and cauliflower together. I love this. Can someone please tell me what is winter about these? Because I am a dummy. Then some green beans here. These were so cheap. They were like 80 cents for this bag, so I love that. Then I got some fresh pickles. I love when they have these fresh packed pickles. These are our absolute favorite from Aldi. And then some strawberries. Nothing crazy, but it's a nice little haul. I hope you guys enjoyed that little Aldi haul. I hope it gave you some ideas for what to look for the next time that you are at Aldi. And if you don't have an Aldi, you should move. Just kidding, kind of. I don't know how we would be able to afford to eat as luxuriously as we do if we didn't have Aldi as an option. I definitely do not agree that keto is an expensive way of eating, but I think that high quality food is expensive no matter what you're eating. So even if you are eating the standard American diet, food is just expensive, and things like meat and cheese is super expensive. I had to share really quick. I am pretty certain that there is not much in life that brings me more joy than drinking super hot chai flavored coffee out of my brand new mug. Oh, oops. Look how cute this is, you guys. I got this at Ross a couple of days ago and it was only like $3. I couldn't live without it. Go check out Ross. They've got a bunch of awesome Sugar Skull stuff. So I'm gonna go clean my house. I have a bunch of computer work to get done for the studio, and then I have a family session later on tonight, and we're gonna show you a kick-ass dinner. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Good evening. So Dan and I have been like ships passing in the day, all day. We went and picked up the kids from school together, and unfortunately Lincoln isn't feeling well. He has a really raspy voice, and I think he's getting a little bit of a cold. As soon as we got home from dropping off the kids from school, I went and had a family photo session, and the second I got home from that, Dan had to run out and do a quote for some side work that he's doing. So I'm getting started on dinner. Yes, it's super late. I know that it triggers some of you that we eat dinner so late, but unfortunately our schedule doesn't always allow for us to eat dinner at a regular time. So a regular time for us to eat dinner is between 8 and 9. It is what it is. So I am very excited about what I'm about to show you guys. I've been working on this and a plan for this all day. I am going to make green bean fries. We're also doing steak, but that's super simple. I think most of you know how to cook a steak. I'll probably show you my steak in process, but the main purpose of this dinner vlog is to show you guys green bean fries. This is one of my favorite appetizers from TGI Fridays, and it's totally keto friendly. So I am going to cook them 2 different ways. The reason that I am doing that is because I know not everyone has an air fryer, and I'm curious to see if either the oven or the air fryer is a better way to make these, so I can really have like a cemented way that I do them. So let me show you what you're gonna need to make the green bean fries, and then we'll get started. I hope Dan's home soon. It should be quick. Let's take a look. So you will need about 1 pound of green beans. I already washed these, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna trim off the ends. I'm now seeing why my green beans from Aldi were so cheap. It's because they are kind of on their last leg, but that's okay because I think they're gonna be perfect for this purpose. You're also going to need 2 eggs, Parmesan cheese, seasoned salt, onion powder, pepper, some almond flour, and then some dry ranch seasoning. Okay, so I went ahead and chopped off the ends to all of my green beans and let them dry out on a towel a little bit. You don't want them to be too damp before you put them into the egg mixture. Then right here, I have my 2 eggs that I went ahead and scrambled. Then into another bowl, I added 1/2 cup of almond flour and 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now I'm gonna add the seasonings to this almond flour and we will get them going. I actually went ahead and added a dash of hot sauce into my egg mixture. So into the 1/2 cup of almond flour and the 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, I am going to add 1/2 packet of dry ranch seasoning, a little sprinkle of pepper, I would say about 1/4 teaspoon, and then also about 1/4 teaspoon of seasoned salt. Then I'm gonna add just a touch of onion powder. Okay, if you are going to do them in the oven, go ahead and preheat your oven to 425 degrees. If you're going to do them in the air fryer, I would cook them at 390 degrees. Like I said, I'm gonna do a small batch in each cooking vessel just to see the differences and how it would go if you didn't have an air fryer, because I get that question a lot, especially on our air fryer recipes. People that don't have an air fryer always feel a little bit left out. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook them both ways for you guys so we can see which one comes out best. Okay, our mixtures are all ready, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do a couple of them. I have a cookie sheet off to the side. I lined it with foil and I went ahead and sprayed it with a little bit of olive oil cooking spray. Okay, so this is pretty self-explanatory, but I'll show you guys. You're gonna dunk in the bean, then dunk the bean into the flour Parmesan mixture. It's really just like any of the other almond flour breadings that I've shown you guys. Tap off the excess and throw it on the cookie sheet. Super, super easy. I wonder which ones are gonna come out better. I'm thinking probably air fryer, but I also like the ease of being able to do just like one big batch in the oven. All right, I'm gonna bread the rest of these and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay guys, the oven batch is ready to go in. So I have the oven preheated to 425 and these are gonna bake for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna finish breading up the rest of them for the air fryer. Okay, so I just put a batch in the air fryer. I'm gonna start slow because I'm not sure how long they're gonna take. So I set it for 390 for 10 minutes and I'm going to flip them and kind of shake them up a couple of times while cooking. So we'll see. Okay, so because almond flour is the devil, I burnt the first batch. So I'm gonna put them in for 7 minutes and I'm going to turn the temperature down to 375.
And I'm gonna eat them.
These are Dan's. Okay, so the oven batch looks awesome. We're definitely gonna be dunking these in some ranch. Okay, so almond flour is really weird and finicky. Sometimes you can bread something in almond flour and it takes, let's say 10 minutes to cook or 20 minutes to cook, and then the next time you could do it the exact same way and it may burn at 10 or 20 minutes. So when you are breading something with almond flour, you have to watch what you're cooking. Check it often. It's just a finicky flour.
Yup.
We cook with it all the time and it always surprises me. So as you can see, the oven batch looks beautiful. They baked for 15 minutes at 425. The first batch of green bean fries that were burnt,
Delicious.
they're already gone. Like Dan already ate them all.
Delicious.
So we're gonna finish up the last couple of batches and I'm gonna get the steak in the pan and we're gonna get ready to eat dinner. Get it, yes. I love him. Okay, so we obviously normally grill steak or put it under the broiler, but in the effort of saving time and resources and not having to go outside super late at night, I'm gonna fry it in the pan. I've got this burner on medium heat and it's gonna cook for about 5 minutes per side. Okay, the steak is done. We like our meat around medium, so that's good for us, but cook it to your liking. And we also have, oh, that's not all of them. Stand by. These are the air fryer ones. These are the oven baked ones. Now, I got distracted and I should have flipped these, but I didn't. So halfway through, I would definitely flip them in the oven. Dan and I are gonna taste these and tell you what we think the difference is in flavor. Okay, so our condiment of choice for green bean fries is going to be ranch, but there are like 700 other sauces I would have liked to make for these. These would be great with horseradish mayo. They'd be great with sriracha mayo. They would be really good in like a cheese sauce.
Or a sriracha ranch.
Sriracha ranch would be really good. Yeah, there's so many different ways that you could do these. So Dan and I are gonna taste test the different batches for you, and then we are going to sit our happy asses down and eat dinner.
You can't say ass.
Yes, I can. People don't like it, but I'm gonna say it.
You got thumbs downs on the last one.
I always do. Okay, so
Really know why
Dan's already had 14,000 of these, so the fact that I'm having him taste them is like ridiculous.
I'm not gonna taste them, I'm just gonna
tell you. But do you know the difference?
Of course I know the difference.
Okay, so first, give me strength.
Let's give you steak.
Okay, air fry green bean.
I'm good. I've had enough apparently.
He's had. I yell at him because Dan is a. See, I can't even get my review out.
So don't review. I'm gonna give him a story. Y'all love stories, right? You guys love stories about us. So we were together probably 3 months. We went to this place called Famous Phillies. Great place. They had great food. They have a thing there called crab fries. Don't say a word. Don't interrupt me. Remember, someone already said, let me finish the sentence. So they have this thing called crab fries. Basically, it's fries with Old Bay, and then it's a nacho cheese sauce that you dip in them. So we ordered an order of crab fries. You know, we were good. And
It was a
came to the
large
table.
order
Shh,
of crab.
You did it again.
You're missing important
Okay,
facts
so
of the story.
It was a really big order of
It
crab
was like
fries.
a large order. You can get a side order or a large order. It was a large order.
So they set it down, and probably, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes later, she's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, what? She's like, you ate the whole thing. So from that point on, she hoards hoards stuff, because I have no self-control. When I start eating, I don't really know how to stop.
Okay, so now here's the actual story.
That's the real story.
My turn. It's my turn. I was pregnant. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
up to go to the bathroom, and I swear to God, you guys, he ate a basket of fries that was like this big. So you have to prison eat with Dan. If you don't want him to eat all of something, like a dessert or whatever, like seriously, you have to get in there. Like you really do. He's dancing because I'm right. So I was pregnant as heck. It was my pick to go to this restaurant because it's delicious. Like if we have a cheat night or something, this place is like super high ranking. We ordered the gigantic, like Brady Bunch size of crab fries.
It's supposed to feed 3 people.
I am a grazer while I eat. So I have like a bite of this, a bite of that. I talk, obviously. I don't like shovel all the food in my face. I eat half of my cheesesteak. I have 1 or 2 fries dunked in the magical cheese sauce, because it is magical. I go to the bathroom and I come back and there is literally like nothing left. He like ate all the fries, scraped up the cheese sauce. Again, pregnant. I went bananas.
Like, it was a pretty big fight. It was a pretty big fight between us.
I screamed and cried in like the middle of a restaurant like
Yeah.
like a child.
To the point where I had to order another one, and then we got it to go because she was quite upset.
It was 4 years ago and it still gets brought up at least once a month, I swear to God. So the reason that he's telling you this adorable story is because we are 2 different kinds of people. I am the type of person that I will take a bite of something while I'm cooking just to check the flavor, but I like to sit down with my proper plated food and my portion and eat that way. When Dan cooks dinner, half the food is gone by the time he is done. He will eat while he's cooking, and it's just a pet peeve.
Yeah. So
What kind of chef are you?
Background,
Do you eat it all,
background.
or do you like save some for when it's time to eat dinner?
background info, I used to be like that, and then I went into Marine Corps boot camp where they give you 3 minutes to finish a huge pile of food. So you have to scarf it down real quick, otherwise you don't like.
How many years ago was that?
It was a while. I was 18, 19.
How old are you, Dan?
I'm 21.
This is no dog ears.
Yeah.
This is no longer an excuse to eat this way. So he
I
knows
just-
it drives me crazy. So I let him finish off the steak so I could go in the living room and like have a couple sips of my Diet Pepsi, and I come out and I could not believe how many green beans were gone. So we're really letting you guys into all this.
Welcome to our life.
You're so welcome.
Aren't we cool?
We're the worst. Review real quick and we will shut the F up. Literally, if you put them side by side and you didn't know which was which, I don't think you could tell much of a difference.
No.
Maybe the air fryer ones are like this much better, but
They're-
they get a little mist of olive oil before they cook. So I feel like if I would have done that to the ones that went in the oven, they would be almost identical.
I feel like the air fryer ones are a little more crispy than
Like,
the other one. Like,
this much.
no,
really?
it's a
Is it really
significant
that
amount.
noticeable?
Like, that one right there can hold its shape.
No, I don't totally agree. That's Dan's review, and since he's eaten 19,000 of them, I probably should like take his word for it because he's eaten 19,000 of them. I should have done a blind taste test. Why are we so stupid? That would have been the best.
Because we're not fancy.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you plated food really quickly, and then we're gonna go eat dinner and we're gonna watch a movie because it's like Friday night parent night.
And I have to work tomorrow morning.
Really, Friday night parent night means that we stay up later because it's Friday and still have like the same schedule tomorrow, so we'll just be extra tired.
Yep. I just like to hang out with my wifey and annoy her as much as possible until we go to bed.
All right, it's going down. Perfect medium steak too. Look at that. Yum. Okay, so dinner is delicious. Like super, super good. I will definitely make these again. I will say if you are trying to watch your salt or you don't like things super salty, ease up a little bit on some of the seasonings. We love salty food. Like we're ridiculous probably. So you can lighten up on the salt a little bit if you don't want them super salty, but they are super delicious. So we're gonna wrap it up. Have a great night, everybody. We will probably see you tomorrow or Sunday.